Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new Goosebumps book review. Today, I'm finishing reviewing the Monster Blood trilogy with Monster Blood 3. It's the 29th Goosebumps book. Honestly, if it's true that R.L. Stine had shadow writers to get books out fast, I don't think he did. But if that's revealed to be true, this feels like one of the shadow writers' books. It's like this was a bad Goosebumps book from the start. So in Goosebumps Horrorland number 3, R.L. Stine rewrote this idea into a better tale. The story is Evan Ross is the main character again. He's babysitting his little cousin Kermit. Evan still goes to school and his bully Conan is still bothering him. At one time in the book, Trigger grows giant, and then, while trying to bring Kermit back for revenge with monster blood, an explosion happens and the monster blood gets all over Evan, and this causes him to grow into a giant. Then he runs away from everyone until he can find a way to shrink back to normal size. Other things that happen is Kermit pranked Evan into drinking an orange soda that made him laugh, and he bumps into Conan laughing, which got him beat up. The very end has Evan Ross shrinks thanks to a new formula by Kermit. Then at home, Evan realizes he keeps shrinking to the size of a mouse. Then he gets grabbed by Trigger the dog, carried to his parents, and that's the cliffhanger for the story. Which, I don't know if it matters for the fourth book. I'm guessing, though, that it won't. It doesn't seem like any of the cliffhanger endings of Goosebumps book matter for the sequel. Some fun facts here: Kermit is named after Kermit the Frog, Conan is named after Conan the Barbarian, and the dog Trigger, it was named after Roy Rogers' house. Monster Blood 2 and 3 have the shortest book lengths between the two sequels, whereas Monster Blood 3 and 4 have the longest time. And that's the plot of Monster Blood 3. Monster Blood is the first trilogy in the Goosebumps series. One thing I've got to say, Conan the Bully is my favorite character out of Monster Blood 2 and 3. He reminds me of Roger from the cartoon Doug. Also, man, this book, worst of the trilogy, very boring and nothing entertaining until the end. And at that, I read Goosebumps Horrorland 3, and when I talk about that, you'll get why this book seems like a cheaper version of that story. The second book in the trilogy is still my favorite, just the characters and events are so much better and a lot more like Goosebumps. This book had nothing scary in it. The realism of someone growing giant was great though, since everyone in the city is scared and freaking out over this giant guy. He shrinks with another formula going over his body and clothes, so can Monster Blood be seen as science and not magic now? Anyway, out of all 6 books I've reviewed on this channel so far, this was my least favorite and the one that took me the longest to read through. Well, thanks for watching my new Goosebumps book review. The next one will not be Monster Blood 4, but Goosebumps Horrorland number 3, Monster Blood for Breakfast. Have a good day.